Thank you so much, Hollywood. You continue to keep making big budget shark movies. My absolute guilty pleasure of all genres. Yep, I went to go see The Meg last night. Oh, and my god, it is dumb. But I still kind of enjoyed it. Hey up guys, so today's film up for discussion is the latest film from Jon Turteltaub and stars Jason Statham in this Jonah and the Whale style disaster film. But instead of a massive whale, we have a 70-foot megalodon shark. And get this, Statham's character is called Jonas. Get it? Jonah and the whale, Jonas and the Meg. I see what you did there, writers, you crafty bastards. It's no secret, I love shark movies. Jaws, Deep Blue Sea, The Shallows, you name it, I have watched them all numerous times and now I can add The Meg to the collection. And it's funny, The Meg actually does have a few nods to those movies, particularly Jaws. The only reason anybody watches shark movies is because they are pure ridiculous fun and it's weirdly satisfying to watch people get eaten. At least that's why I watch them. What's that? You want to know a plot? Certainly. Giant 70-foot shark called Megalodon is thought to be extinct, gets discovered by scientists, and it's up to Jason Statham to stop it before he eats all the cast. Simple, silly, stupid, but fun. It's not going to be winning any Oscars, even though I'm sure it could probably qualify for the new fancy popular film category, considering the megalodonic, yes, pun very much intended, amount of money it's taken in its opening weekend worldwide. What's that smell? It smells like sequel. It's difficult to criticize a film like The Meg when it knows how ridiculous it is. It's so self-aware in a sense of its concept, its characters, and its writing. Some of the dialogue in this film is just cheesy, typical disaster film spiel, like this beauty where Rainn Wilson describes Jason Statham. Sure, he looks heroic and he walks fast, but he's got this negative attitude. And then there's the token black guy who repeatedly screams, "This wasn't part of the job description." And even Jason Statham gets some gems like, "Man versus Meg isn't a fight, it's a slaughter." I was like, how did that not make it into the trailer? But my favorite line in this film was something that sounded like it was just improvised by Jason Statham when he was on set. And it's in a scene where he jumps into the ocean and like swims towards the Meg. And he starts quoting Dory from Finding Nemo and says, "Just keep swimming, just keep swimming." I'm just like, yes, Jason Statham. The word genius gets thrown around so much in culture that it's lost all meaning nowadays, but I think that applies here. Kudos, Statham. But all the criticisms that I have of this film sort of feed into that whole "it's so bad it's good" vibe that Turteltaub is clearly going for. The characters are all very generic and they're pretty much a tick list of stock characters. You've got the grizzled action hero, check. You've got the love interest / damsel in distress, check. You've got the adorable kid, check. You've got the eccentric billionaire, check. And you've got the token black guy, check. Hey, if it ain't broke. Also, the editing in this film is a bit choppy. Pun not intended that time. But it definitely feels like some bits were left on the cutting room floor because this film is just about 2 hours long, so it feels like they probably had to cut a few bits out here or there to get to that mandate that Warner Brothers wants all their films to be 2 hours long or less. The special effects were a bit hit or miss. Most of the time I wasn't convinced the shark was real. But I knew what I was letting myself in for when I purchased a ticket about a film that's essentially about a prehistoric shark. Turteltaub was smart enough to use the shark sparingly in the first 2 acts, so it does build up the anticipation, but when you do finally see the shark, it's not like, whoa, that looks so good. Also, the first act takes itself way too seriously. It takes a little while for the film to find its silly, tongue-in-cheek tone, but as soon as Rainn Wilson's character is introduced, it definitely knew what it was and found its voice. We didn't come here for hard-hitting drama, we came here for teeth, blood, awkwardly bad dialogue, and Ruby Rose terribly pretending to cry. To sum up guys, The Meg is so stupid, but stupid with a big budget and a give no fuck attitude. After it finds its footing and embraces its absurdity, it actually is a passable, mind-numbing way of distracting yourself for 2 hours. So, shall we ask those 3 questions? Would I watch this again? Yes, definitely. I've already pre-ordered it on iTunes. Would I recommend it for you guys? I don't need to tell you guys to go watch this film. There are 2 types of people that exist in the world. Those that watch shark movies and those that don't, okay? If you're someone that likes shark movies, go watch it, okay? And what score am I gonna give it? Well, this might seem quite generous considering most of this movie I've just been talking about the negatives of this film in a slightly positive tone. But yeah, I'm going to give The Meg a score of 6.5 out of 10. And of course, I want to hear from you guys. Have you seen The Meg yet? If you have, did you love it? Did you despise it? I want to know. And also, I'm thinking about doing some old shark movie reviews on my channel. Is there a particular shark movie people would like to see me review? Whatever your thoughts, do let me know in the comment section below. I want to hear from you guys, okay? Thanks so much for watching, guys. For more things related to movies, TV, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Airfield, and I'll see you next time. Boom!